Hey everyone, this is Video Game Fan 1999 here, and I am here to do another gameplay on Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Wii U. If you all saw my last gameplay of this, I played it on the Triforce Cup, so now we're going to do another cup in this game, and we'll see how that goes. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and go to single player. Let's go to Grand Prix 50cc. And as for the character that we're going to use for this one, let's play as Villager. And there's basically two villagers that you can choose from. You can use a boy villager or a girl villager. But since I am a boy, we're going to go with the boy villager. Basically, the villager happens to be from the Animal Crossing series, if you all don't know that. But anyways, as for our vehicle combination that we're going to go with, let's go with the Straddle, and then we'll use the Leaf tires, and finally let's go with the Paper Glider. Now, these are basically all the different kinds of parts that do fit in well for a villager, since they do happen to be from the world of Animal Crossing. So we're going to go with that setup. And the cup that we're going to be doing this time is the Crossing Cup. Let's get right into it, and we'll see how it goes. And this is one of those cups that was included in DLC Pack 2 for this game. Alright, so for our first race, we're going to be starting things off at Baby Park, which is a track from Mario Kart Double Dash. Alright, let's get into our first race. Here we go. Now, if you all remember this track from Mario Kart Double Dash, then it's a very short run right here, and because of this being a short track, there are more laps than usual for how much you gotta get through on this track. Basically, it's 7 laps instead of 3. Well, that was a great hit right there. Alright, we're on lap 3 right now, and since the villager is from the Animal Crossing series, I do like those kinds of games myself. I happened to first get into Animal Crossing when I first got City Folk for my birthday back in 2017. But from what I do know, a whole lot more people have started to get into that series when New Horizons came out a few years ago in 2020. I really do love Animal Crossing New Horizons quite a bit myself. I do think it is a really fun game to play. Alright. Anyways, we only got a couple more laps to go here. Alright, final lap. As you kind of see around this track, one thing that is different right here is that right next to the actual track, they do have a roller coaster set up right there. So it's pretty cool how they were able to do that in this new version of the track. But anyways, we're going to start off with a win in first place, as we're going to get 15 points. Alright, so for our next race, we're going to be going to Cheese Land, which is a track from Mario Kart Super Circuit. Let's see if we can do good on this one. Let's go put that in there right here. And also, by the way, Villager was one of those characters that they also added in DLC Pack 2 for this game as well. I've got some coins out of that. I've got to be careful with these chain chomps on this track. Ah, darn it, that hurt. Alright, let's head over here so we can bring out our glider again. Alright, now it's time for lap number 2. I got some coins. There's ink on my screen right here, but I can still see just fine. So we're good. I've been there right there. Ah, darn it, that red shell just got me. I don't know why, but I usually like going that way to bring out the glider, even though it may not really seem like much of a good plan. It's just better to like take it when you do have a mushroom with you, but just quite a lot of times I still stick with that path no matter what. Alright, we're on the last lap now, so we just got ourselves a super horn. We'll see if we can make good use of this, if that's possible. I don't think so, Chain Chomp. You're not gonna get me like that. Alright, got another win, first place. Alright, 15 points right there once again. Let's go ahead and see what happens down race 3. Alright, so for the next race we are going to Wild Woods. Let's do this. Let's fly over this large gap here. I like this part of the track right here where you're going down a little waterfall. Now on this part of the track you're driving across some lily pads that have boosts on them. Alright, let's head into lap 2. Well, there's not that much ink on my screen right here, but I can still see perfectly fine. Ah, darn it. There goes the lightning. Alright, let's see what happens now on the final lap. Oh god, more ink on my screen, but at least like before, there isn't that many on there. So it shouldn't be that big of a problem. And plus, we didn't have it on there for too long, since we were able to hit a boost panel right there. And there we go! Got ourselves another win in first place. And we're also going to get another 15 points out of that. Alright. So now it is time to go to our final race. And our last race is going to be at the Animal Crossing track. And this is definitely going to be a perfect track to end this cup off with right here, because it does fit in well for the character we are using. Alright, last race. Let's go. Now the cool thing about this track right here is that you can race in different seasons on it. Like right here, we are racing in the spring right here. But the thing that doesn't fit in very well with this track is that it's actually randomized on the season every time you do this right here. It would have been more fitting if depending on the season you're in, you'll always get that season right here. But it seems kind of stupid that the seasons are randomized every time you do this track right here, but it is what it is. But at least right here, with the time that I am recording this, it is basically springtime at the moment, so this season does fit in perfectly for the current season that we're in. Alright, we're on the lap 2 now. As you notice on this track right here, the coins are actually designed a little differently right here. It's basically because of the fact that they actually have a star on them. And these coins that we're collecting right here are actually called bells. And they're basically the currency that is used in the Animal Crossing series. And what's cool is as well is that you can also see some characters all throughout this track that are mainly known in the Animal Crossing series. Alright, last lap. Like for example, some common characters in the Animal Crossing series that are shown on this track are Tom Nook, and then there's also Blathers, who runs the museum, and also the Able sisters as well, which I think their names, if I remember right, are Mabel and Sable. Alright, we're gonna stop here for this part, and I'll see you guys in the next part.